Question for you, can a complete first time novice fix broken tabs on a headlight? Well, I'm going to give it a try. Right, so this one's pretty simple. The tabs, as you've probably seen in my previous videos, are broke on the headlight from the crash. So what I'm going to do is have a go at plastic welding with a soldering iron. This has got to go on this end, there, on this one here. So I'm going to see how easy is it to just plastic weld. Also what I've got is some mesh, some wire mesh here, and I'm going to cut little strips and try and embed that in for strength. So follow me on my journey of hopefully success or possibly failure. Let's give it a go. Right, so this one is broken on this little piece is flopping here, and that's got to go on like that. Now you can use resins and epoxy. I tried that on another one and it just broke off straight away, so I'm going to try the plastic welding with a soldering iron. So first thing, like I say, I've never tried soldering plastic before, so this is going to be my first go. I think I'll have a go just trying to tack this together and see how we go. And it's awkward trying to do it behind the camera as well. Just put some melts in there, see if that's holding it. Right, that's holding it. Right, so once I get multiple tacks and I get it in place, I'll start trying to completely weld it up then. I've got this cardboard down here because last time I used a soldering iron in the kitchen, I burnt the worktop. Wife wasn't happy, as you can imagine. Right, I've got that sort of glued up there. Let's flip it over and have a look at the back side. Let's turn it like that. You can see right into that crack now. Right. Let's see if we can start piecing that together. So the idea is that you stick the soldering in nice and deep, so you get a weld right through. I think that's what you do. And then once you've done that, I think you smooth them over. I might get some cable ties as well to melt over it in a bit, just to add a bit of beef to it. Right, let's have a look at that. That looks okay. Is it strong though? That's the thing, we'll soon find out. But I'm going to finish off this edge in here. Ooh, got that a bit hot. Man's hot. Right, so I've cut a little piece of that mesh. So what I'm going to do now, if you get it hot, it should sink in. That's the idea. And it'll strengthen it then. There you are. What I'm going to try now is just tidy it up. This is all going to be hidden underneath as well, so I'm not going to be too overly fussy about it because no one's going to see it as long as it's strong. Right, so I'll cut another 2 strips to go in between and repeat the same process. Right, so that's what we've got. Mesh is in the 3 inner ribs. Say it's not looking perfectly pretty, but that's the underneath. On the top, let's put you into the light. That's what you can see on the top. Yeah, there's a couple of marks on it, but you know, it's better than buying a new light. So I'm fairly happy with that. I've had a little wiggle on it. Feels strong. Better than when I put the resin on, because that just snapped off straight away. So what we've got now is this front tab to do. So we'll do exactly the same. Tack him on, and then I think I'll bury some mesh in on the underneath. Right, so that'll keep it in position. So we can flip him over and we'll start welding that crack in there, and then like I said, go over it with mesh. He'll work his way in. Quite a lot of metal to heat up. There he goes. Right, so I'm all finished on the light now, and it started to rain, so it's noisy, but you're used to the rain, innit? It was sunny earlier. Right, so that is it. A nice close-up, not the prettiest, but it's strong and should do the job. So what I'm going to do is stick it in and see if it's strong enough and doesn't break. Right, so that's it on. Just got to bolt him up now. And job is a good one. One thing I have noticed though is that I am missing the little bit that goes there, so but it's not the end of the world. If you look at that side, look, it connects through, just a little plastic connector holds that, so but it'll be fine without that because I'll keep the light strong anyway. So that's going to work fine when it's bolted up, so I'll finish that off in a second. One thing I was going to say, as you know, I have the Delta styling bumper on here. This is with the original one, but the colour match wasn't perfect, but I am thinking of swapping this one. So if anyone's interested in swapping me the Spirit Blue for this one, standard bumper, get in touch with me. Right, so I'm going to bolt this up now, line up the light, and that should do me just fine. Right, I think that's it. It's probably a short video this one, but it's done the trick. Maybe you've learned something from it, you never know. There you are. Right, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.